Hello there, fire signs. It's Kate from K Loves Tarot. Apologies for getting these out a few days late. It's been kind of hectic round here. So anyway, better late than never, I always say. So these are still running from the 21st, even though we're 2 days over. Some of you might be feeling the energies of this now, so we'll just get started, shall we? Right, fire signs, starting with Aries. Fire sign, Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. If you don't feel like this resonates, don't take offence, don't bitch in my comments, just accept that these messages are not for you. Or you're in denial. Okay, 2 fell out there. Exactly what I needed. I've got religious factors and let your friends help you. So, we'll tie those in a moment. Let's have a look. Aries, 21st to the end of November. Stay connected. Very nice. Okay, here we go. And nature. Stay connected to nature. Get back in touch with nature. Right, Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. The Page of Swords reverse. Temperance. The Lovers reversed. And 6 of Pentacles. Damn it, I think you guys have got someone coming out of the woodwork declaring feelings for you. Or other way round. We'll see. I just don't feel like it's reciprocated. So whether that's you declaring to them or them declaring to you, I don't know. I feel like feelings are mutual. I just don't feel like you accept it for some reason. Like you feel like you're worth more than that or something. All right, recent. And it's either the energy, the right away here is the energies that are either in the now or recent past. And the gilded, these ones, they're for what's coming in. That's how I've been doing these spreads. 9 of Cups reversed. The 8 of Swords. Damn it, you guys are way too much in your heads lately. 6 of Cups reversed. Okay, I've got some awkward nostalgia from the past, okay? That's sort of initially what I'm seeing there. Right, and the Klimt Tarot is the reason for what's coming in. And I don't read these reversed. So, well, the Ace of Cups, I knew it. I knew there's something going on here. Regarding love, I just knew it. 5 of Wands. Someone's pushing it back. The King of Swords. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Right, Aries. Do you know what? You've dealt with someone, I'm going to say, recently. Or this is just, you know, bad memories that are plaguing you now. And the thing is, whenever, I mean, loads of people read that 7 of Swords in so many different ways, but I always say, you know, damn it, what makes a good tarot reader is following your intuition, and I'm all about following my intuition. And this is telling me that someone's been accused of something, or someone's been judged wrong. It's not justified. Someone's been browbeating it, I'm going to say unnecessarily. Like, told they're in the wrong in some way, done something wrong, and it's not necessarily as bad as you think it is. You know, I mean, just for example, you know, say if like in your past, you know, you dated someone and, I don't know, maybe while they're going out drinking, 9 of Cups can mean overindulgence. Well, you know, while they've been out drinking or something, you've just automatically assumed that they've gone off with someone else. And that's sort of saying, well, no, it's not justified. That's what my intuition's telling me anyway. It just doesn't feel justified. And it's sort of, you know, and I'm seeing a lot of paranoia here in the 8 of Swords. It's what I feel like. Again, with the 7 of Swords reversed, is paranoia. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love you, you know, you Aries. I really do. You know, I know a lot of people. I've got Aries in the family as well. But sometimes you guys, you're alarming to yourselves. I think you build a rod for your own back sometimes. So self-sabotaging. I'm just going to say it. Either you've been accused of something you haven't done, and now you're just emotionally drained and paranoid that, you know, someone's going to have accusations, you know, in the next relationship. Or this is something that you've done. You've accused someone, and now, you know, because of paranoia, and we're all trapped in our head and anxious and trapped in a situation that we don't need to be in. Put quite simply. Again, self-sabotage. Right, coming in. I mean, I'm certain you guys are dealing with some sort of an air sign here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm going to say more likely Aquarius with that page. But, like, this is information being released. And Temperance is it, you know, in terms of love, to say that the feelings are mutual. But with the Lovers and the Six of Pentacles, I feel like you think that you deserve more than this person, even though that they've not done anything wrong. That's the feeling I get. The Ace of Cups comes in as your advice to remind you, and this Five of Wands here as well, just to remind you that the more you fight the inevitable, the longer it's going to take for you to have a nice, fulfilling love life. Or, you know, this new beginning, I just feel like you're afraid of commitment, some of you. Or you're dealing with someone who's afraid of commitment. I've got advice for both ends. The Five here is the conflict in general. So whether that's you being at conflict with yourself or with them, or them being at conflict with you, you know, trying to push you back. I think Temperance, for example, say if this is you declaring how you feel to them and them turning this down. This just to say, listen, feelings are mutual. This Ace of Cups is telling me that it'll happen sooner or later anyway. This person's just extremely afraid and extremely paranoid, which is something that only they can get over before entering into a relationship. And it's the same for you guys. If you guys are being told at some point over the next week or two that someone's got feelings for you, don't keep jumping to fucking conclusions and making your own fucking storyline in your head. You know, innocent until proven guilty. I'm just going to say it. Unless you got the fucking evidence, who are you to judge? And for those that are watching this that probably have had someone cheat and you have found the evidence, well, guess what? These messages are not for you. Go elsewhere. I think the King of Swords comes in to remind you that this is a time now for brutal honesty, whether that's needing to be honest with yourself to make some changes, or whether this is needing to be perfectly honest with someone else about the way you feel. And I think that this Five is to say, listen, there's always going to be conflict around this, so the longer you delay it, the longer you delay in your fresh new beginning. Because this person doesn't seem all bad to me. To come across the King of Swords, he's very honest, very loyal. Possibly even someone you work with, like a manager or a supervisor, someone above you. Possibly, not for all of you. For others, it's just a sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then I've got this Stay Connected card. And I sort of feel like it's, listen, even if you're not ready for this person, this Ace of Cups has got to happen sooner or later, so stay connected. Don't burn any fucking bridges, Aries. You will regret it. I'm telling you straight now, you will regret it. Even if you have to take it back down to a friendship level with someone, I'm going to say that is not the worst fucking thing in the world. If anything, give you a chance to really get to know this person a bit better. I'm wondering if this is a friend, because I've got the Let Your Friends Help You card here. Ask for and accept support from others. Maybe it's just confiding in your own friends. Friends that... Not the kind of friends that are... How can I put this? Not two-faced, but not completely honest. Like, the kind of friends that just tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to say try and avoid those friends. If you're going to seek advice from friends, go to the ones that you know are going to be brutally honest, whether you like it or not. And it will not be for their benefit, just to impress you or just to get you to like them. go to the ones that are going to tell you the God honest truth. Again, you know, King of Swords is coming in to say we need a lot of brutal honesty here. I don't have the religious factors card, so, you know, whether this is in a religious community or a spiritual community. But, you know, again, this card does show up when there is that utmost need to accept the fact that in one way or another, your love life is impacted by spirituality or religion, whichever way you want to look at it. And then I've got the nature card. I mean, I'll just read this card to you. It says, this is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalisation and strength. Nature has much to offer. So take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. If you've been staring at four walls, wondering what the fuck to do about all this, or what you should do for the best, go out and get some fresh air. If you're feeling a bit drab and stuck, fresh air is going to do you some good. Spirit wants you to get some fresh air. And get out where you can clear your head and really sort of think long and hard about this, because Spirit's advising you pretty strongly here. Stay connected to whoever this is, whether it's on a friendship level or more. Stay connected. Don't burn fucking bridges. Sounded pretty harsh, Aries, but I think some of you will watch this and think, you know what, I did need to hear that. So, but yeah, I'm going to leave that there for the end of November. I'll be back in about a week with your December monthlies. So yeah, stay tuned, subscribe, hit the little bell notifications tab, so you'll get the notification every time I upload. But yeah, if you want to go deeper into this and you want a private reading more personal to your circumstances, then do feel free to email me. All the info's in the description. Also, I've got a 1-question spread that you can ask for, which is delivered straight to your email address. I'll leave the link for that as well in the description, which is just £5, so hardly breaking the bank. And you get a well-needed question answered. Right, I'm moving on to Leo. Right. Let's have a look at Leo. So, hello Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. 21st to 30th of November, Leo. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. And pay attention to the red flags, the signs are cautioning you. It'll build up as we go. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo. Ah, receive. I like that one. Leo. And gratitude. Be grateful for what you receive. No offence, but I know that sometimes, you know, I'm not saying for everyone, but to be fair, I think this is just. I mean, sometimes we can all get a little bit ungrateful and think, well, I half expected more. I'm wondering if this is to do with a relationship. Paying attention to red flags, you know, maybe someone can't offer the be-all and end-all at this time, and it's about being grateful for what they do give you as opposed to what they don't. And I feel that needs to come across quite strongly. Especially if it's someone that is not saying they don't want to be with you, but they're saying timing's difficult, so they need to take it slow or whatever. You know what I mean? I think it's about sort of understanding where this person's coming from as opposed to constantly getting paranoid and thinking the worst. Alright, let's see, Leo. 3 of Cups reversed. Well, yeah. There's a suspicion. 10 of Wands. Burden. The Hangman reversed. Get out of limbo. Stop hanging around. And the Lovers. Stop hanging around, wallowing in this shit. It's a nice thing. It's not bad. I knew it. I always know now to follow my intuition. Okay, that one come out. The King of Swords. I wonder if some of you are dealing with Gemini, Libran, Aquarians. It's air and air through and through. The 4 of Swords. Page of Wands. And the 7 of Wands. Alright, let's go through these. I don't read these reverse, by the way. They're just, these, basically, the way the spread works is these are just your clarifying oracles. The Rider-Waite here is either what you're going through now, the recent past. The Gilded Tarot here is what's coming in. And these are the reasons as to why this is coming in. And your overall advice. I have the Knight of Pentacles. So me could be dealing with earth or air. The 9 of Pentacles. Interesting. And the 2 of Wands. I always say with that 2 of Wands, don't take the easy way out. Don't cut corners. If something's worth fighting for and hanging on to, then, you know, do the right thing. Choose the right decision. Do the right action. So, Leo, let's start. Yeah, I think some of you are dealing with air signs or earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, more specifically Gemini, because the Lovers is here. Right. In the past, or what you're going through now, currently, we've got this King of Swords, this brutally honest truth, this loyal to a T, right, but extremely honest. And we're laying something to rest here. So either they're laying something to rest or you're laying some shit to rest. And then here we've got this passionate communication where someone's standing the ground. So, you know, whether this is, I'm going to say, them trying to honestly tell you that, you know, there's a lot going on in their life. Maybe they're trying to lay some shit to rest before they start something. And it's like with the Page of Wands, don't get me wrong, it's passionate communication, but next to that 7 of Wands, it's like you guys are standing your ground as to what you truly believe. Could be a lie, that they're not being completely honest. And, you know, and then we've got the suspicion here with the 3 of Cups reversed and the 10 of Wands. It's a burden that you're carrying, constantly going over this emotionally. So here's your advice. This is a really good fucking thing, Leo. Stop hanging around. Stop messing around. And if you're dealing with someone like this, stand your fucking ground. If you're the one that's trying to give someone, you know, what little time you might have, even though you've got a busy lifestyle, and they're the ones that may be accusing, then again, it's time for some brutally honest home truths. Stand your ground. Remind them to be grateful because your time is precious. You're not going to get it back. So you need this to go as slow as possible. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is that slow movement of progression that can't be rushed. It's a dead simple reading, Leo, and it's like the 9 of Pentacles is coming in to sort of say, I think this is your choice here, okay, if I'm honest, if you look at it like that. I don't know if you can see that. Do you make slow progress towards the, you know, whatever relationship may be brewing here? Or here, do we choose the easy way out and stay single and enjoy freedom in a single life? You know, the 9 of Pentacles is the resident singleton card. I think this is your choice here. Which way do you go? But the 2 of Wands has its own message. Don't cut corners. And that's why I feel like, you know, the 9 of Pentacles could be taking the easy way out, and the 2 of Wands is saying, well, no, we don't want you to do that. Yes, you've got this option, but it's not like, you know, it's your only option. We can try to resolve this and make slow progression here. I just feel like this isn't a reality. This is a burden. A heavy weight could be in your head or in their head, whichever way round it is. I've got very soon here, and the message is for you, really, Leo. You know, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. If you want to go slow with this, and you can talk some sense into this person, they will agree. They will go slow. This person's reasonable, willing to negotiate. And obviously, if you're the one that's badgering them and they're telling you that they're very, very strapped for time, but they're trying to do what they can as and when, again, it's just reminding you to be grateful for what you do receive as opposed to what you don't. I always say be grateful for what you've got, not what you haven't. And then again, hence why I've got here, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. And then we've got paying attention to the red flags. I feel like this is what you've been doing. Trying to nitpick at faults that might not be there. Or faults that are so minute and unnecessary. Shouldn't even be argued over. Either way, either they're going to stand the ground or you're going to have to stand your ground. Whichever way this goes. But this is not the end, if anything. I think it's the beginning for some of you, should you choose not to spit your dummy out. Now listen, there'll be external factors. There's that many of you going through that many similar circumstances but in different ways. You know, if you feel like the advice or the reading just doesn't fit the bill for you, don't bitch on my comments. Go elsewhere. These messages are for the ones that feel the need to hear it. I must repeat myself all the fucking time. So yeah. They're not going to possibly resonate for every single one of you. I think it's just saying, try not to take the easy way out, Leo. Try to stand your ground. Know what's true in your heart and mind. You know, stop hanging around with this. Make a decision. Are you in or are you out? I can promise you now. From the look of this reading, as long as the energies flow the way that they have been and the way that this looks like they're gonna, and you make slow progress, you're gonna make slow progress to something very nice. I'm not saying a relationship's gonna come of this. I am saying it is looking promising. Okay, right. Okay, I'm done with that now. So yeah, again, Leo, you know, interesting energies. Should you want to book a private reading, check out the description box, my email address, and all the info for the one question readings is all in there. Right, meantime, let's check out Sag. Hello, Sagittarius. My wonderful, wonderful Sagittarius. Right. Let's check it out. So many cards. It's hard to... I did want to like have a bit of variety though and use the whole sort of all 5 of these decks. Right, one's fell out for you, Sag. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I also have worth waiting for. Divine timings at work in your love life. Extraordinary. Right, okay. These two tie in really, really nice. It's basically, if you've been waiting around for someone or you've been chasing someone and it's gone a bit stagnant, or for whatever reason they're overworked or stressed out or they've got issues of their own, it's simply saying back off for now. It's worth waiting for. Now's just not the time. It's bad timing. Interesting. Gratitude, you got the same one there as Leo. It's all about being grateful for what you've got as opposed to what you haven't. Okay, one flipped out. Stay connected. Same one as Aries. I swear to God, all you fire signs, you're pretty much on the same kind of subjects here. I suppose that's how it works though, isn't it? Right, let's have a look. This looks like it's going to be an easy one. As long as the tarot cards follow suit and it don't get too complicated. Page of Wands. I'm going to search your energy. Moon reversed. Okay. Walking into a trap by... I'm going to say revealing secrets. Revealing passionate feelings. Be careful, Sag. Now is not the time. I always know by now to follow my intuition with these, and then, yeah, it follows suit. Let's have a look at what you've either been through or you are going through. Let's see. The 7 of Pentacles reversed. The 8 of Wands reversed. The Lovers. Some of you could be dealing with Gemini. Knight of Wands reversed. Right, okay. Yeah, I think I've got the gist. Dead simple. This should be a quick one, Sag. Right, I don't read these in the reverse. Right, we've got the Six of Swords. Right, basically, I will explain this spread, just bear with. The Knight of Wands again. And the Hermit. So, oh no, it's not, it's the Fool. Excuse me, these images are so strange. Some of them all look dead similar. It's weird. The Fool. So, right, let's explain the spread. Right, these are just the clarifying oracles. Something to bear in mind. Right, the Rider-Waite here is the situation either as it stands or what's happened already. The Gilded Tarot here is what's coming in, and the Klimt is basically the reason why this is coming in. So, I'm going to say, right, let me name the signs first so that we can get a grasp on who these messages may be for. So, I'm going to say you could be dealing with either other fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, we've got it here and here. And we've got Aries in the Fool as well. I've got Cancer with the Moon, and I've got Capricorn with the Devil. They're the only signs I'm seeing up to present. Oh, and Gemini with the Lovers. They're the only signs in this spread. So, let's go back. Let's look at things as they are now. Right, I've got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. An offer that was made just wasn't deemed good enough for whatever reason, I think. There's no communication going on. The Lovers is there because this is your advice. Well, this has... either is your advice now, before we enter this period, is to choose between your heart and your head. And I have the energy here with the Knight of Wands reversed, where this is fickle behaviour, really. It's someone who's in and out, in and out, in and out, and not really consistent. And I hate this because I don't normally do channeling in general spreads, but I just got the image of... And I don't think it's just one of you, because I don't see a face. I just sort of see the image of some, you know, a lady like sat in front of a dressing table mirror, putting on all her makeup and putting on her best shoes and going to a phone to find out that a date's been cancelled. And this isn't something that's just happened once, twice. This is an ongoing problem, which is an issue. And this is kind of energy that you've dealt with before. Maybe we're Gemini. What's actually coming in is, you know, a secret coming out. Whatever was hidden under the surface no longer isn't. And it comes with passion and communication. And I feel like this is what you do. I feel like you try and give someone your feelings here, okay, when it's not justified. It's got nothing to do with waiting for someone here. I'm just gonna put that out there. By releasing passionate communication, which could be text messages, emails, social media, whatever. By doing that, you could be putting yourself in your own trap, walking into toxicity, a trap. I feel like you're walking into a trap. I feel like this person would like to hear you tell them that you feel strong for them or you love them. But I also feel, Sag, that you'd just be feeding their ego. And that it wouldn't be reciprocated in any way, shape or form. You'd just be feeding... This person's a fucking show-off, Sag. Do you know what? I don't know whose fucking energy I'm picking up on. One of you are dealing with a fucking show-off. And you coming out and telling them, this person that you're feeding his fucking ego. And I sort of feel like with the Fool being here, this genuinely is foolish behaviour. Taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, it's going to land you in hot water. Hot water that you're going to have to get out of quickly with that Six of Swords. And I feel like this is just a perfect example of this person. 1 minute they're in, 1 minute they're out, 1 minute they're in, 1 minute... I mean, this card does mean that on its own. But to see these two together sort of emphasises it even more, Sag. In, out, in, out, in, out. I just don't feel like this person's going to settle with you. I feel like this is a sexual thing here. a passionate thing. You know, and this, I think it feel like it's just saying, just back off. Back off. And this worth waiting for. It's not this person that's worth waiting for. It's your love life as a whole. As opposed to accepting shit in the now, with potentially no commitment, it's saying you need to wait. There's something better coming in for you. This isn't your advice. This is what they will do. This person will try to stay connected with you. They will still want to contact you every time they want to hook up. But that's all they want. This is a toxic problem. So just bear that in mind. They'll want to try and stay connected with you. It's making so much sense. And this is saying, no, don't. Retreat. Someone else is worth waiting for. And then we're coming with the gratitude card. This is about being grateful for a lucky escape. But it's, you know, it's grateful for what you've got as opposed to what you haven't. So when we're sat there moping that we haven't got a love life, you know, unfortunately things like this and rejection tend to push you into, I mean, I don't want to say desperation, but in a way I do. But not in an, I'm not having a go. I'm genuinely, I mean, damn it, you lot know me. I'd happily fucking tell half of you that you're desperate, but I can't say it in a nasty way. And half of you are not desperate at all. Excuse, it was just a joke. Take a joke. There's a select few of you that are that run down by rejection and fickle behaviour. Guys that are in and out, that you've just sort of become accustomed to this, and you don't think that you are worth anything more, and you fucking are worth a lot better. A relation, you know, when we get rejected and stuff, we do tend to think that you have to be in a relationship just to feel whole, because the rejection and the disappointment chips away at you. Emotionally, chips away at you until there is a big gaping hole, and then we automatically think we need a relationship to fill that hole. And I'm just going to level with you all now. Relationships don't survive like that. So if you're in a pattern of these cycles and the relationships aren't working out, let me fill you in a little fucking secret. That's why. A relationship should be the icing on the cake to an already happy life. Not the be all and fucking end all. It's when we become dependent instead of being independent. No relationship is going to survive on dependency or codependency. I know that card's not here, but it sort of feels right with those two being there. Either they're still going to remain in touch with you, wanting these hookups. And I feel like it's because you give them leeway here, feeding their ego. They're not going to conform to a relationship. They are, whoever energy I'm picking up here, this person will use you time and time again. It's heartbreaking, because I mean, I can feel the fucking energy coming off this, and I'm like, it's not nice. For me as a reader, it's not nice. So, you know, come on you guys, don't shoot the messenger. It's harsh. It's extremely harsh, but I feel like it's tough love. Like Spirit's trying to come at someone, or a few of you here, and it's right, okay, we're getting tough love now, whether you like it or not. And yeah, I can easily say it's justified, or else I wouldn't read it. Someone's going to try and use you. There's a definite. Do you know what? I'm begging, Sag, I'm fucking begging. For those that are a bit weak at the moment, that are seriously struggling, please just have some willpower and self-restraint, self-control, where this person otherwise hasn't. Can you try exercising it? Otherwise, this is going to be a never-ending cycle. And guess what? While you're preoccupied with douchebags that are fucking using you, You're going to be missing opportunities elsewhere. Just bear that in mind every time you fucking say yeah when they call. Right. That's it for the fire signs, you lot. If this has really hit home with anyone, you can either feel free to email me to book in for a reading, personal to you and your circumstances. You know, we could talk it out. I'm a good listener. And we could throw some cards around and get you some good advice from Spirit. You know, with one of my consultation readings. Or otherwise, if you just want something short and sweet, take advantage of the new service, the one question reading, where you ask a question, I'll pull 3 cards, I'll send you a photo of it with a report on the reading. And up to press, it's been quite successful. I put a video out on YouTube not so long ago. If you go and check it out, there's some great reviews on there from ones that I'd actually done around the time I put the video out. So, yeah. Anyway, you lovely lot, I'm going to wish you all the best for the end of November. I'll be back within about a week to do December monthlies. So, yes, stay tuned. I will see you then. Take care. Bye-bye for now.